Financial literacy is not as common as you think. Man, these car payments are worse than I thought out here. I've seen some clips going around and I just had to add some commentary onto some of them because I cannot believe folks are out here treating their financial health in this way.
Highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
I had a customer come in and buy a new Navigator from me. It was $3,700.
37 guys, 3,700.
2,100
a month.
Bronco Raptor.
What was the highest monthly payment I've ever seen for a vehicle?
I sold someone a BMW M8
Oh, this is about to be high.
and they signed out at 1875.
1875, I
What
knew
was the
it.
highest monthly payment that you've ever seen?
Probably was about
1600, what is it?
Thousand on an F450 Platinum.
What is the highest monthly
F450.
payment that you've ever seen?
$1,300 on an Expedition.
Expedition, 1,300 for an Expedition.
$1,400 a month for 72 months.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
This is what I'm talking about. 1,300 for an Expedition, 3,400 for a Navigator. Guys, listen, these are entire mortgages right now. I see why folks are living in the car, because you might as well live in it if you're paying that much money for it every single month. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to trying to live for the Joneses. Keep up with the Joneses. Guys, newsflash, nobody cares how much you spend on your car. Nobody really even cares about you. They just care about the car. These prices scare me more than I thought. This is whole people's rent. This is like double my rent out here. No wonder Americans are struggling. Again, shout out to all the creators' videos that I'm using for this video right here. All credit goes to them, man. But let's just continue to hear their stories and hear what everybody's actually going through.
For anyone that has bought their car within like 1 or 2 years,
You want to see what everyone else's car payment is.
what is your car payment? I bought my car about 9 months ago, and I still have buyer's remorse because of my car
I
payment.
bet.
So just maybe let me know if I'm not crazy.
And that's what often ends up happening, man. It's this buyer's remorse. Once the newness wears off, once the freshness wears off, you feel immediately the financial mistake and bad decision that you made, guys. Guess what? That freshness wears off with any materialistic thing because it's a material. Eventually, the newness, the freshness will fade, especially if you didn't get it for the reason that it was intended for. Trying to impress people who don't give a darn about you should not be a driving factor into why you make such a I don't want to say lifelong, but such a long-term financial decision based on these short-term and irrelevant outcomes and situations. It's not worth people oogling at your car, guys. It's not worth it. So many folks are feeling this remorse these days.
That the number one wealth killer in America right now in 2025 is
Come on.
car notes. If you
I
had
agree.
to do it all
I
over
agree.
again, what type of car would you have made, or would you make your first car?
Oh, that's Toyota all day. Team Toyota Camry all day. 1999 Camry all day. Go check my videos. I'm Team Toyota. Honda is dope too, but I'm a Toyota boy at heart. That's me all day, every day. I mean, Acura's dope. Lexus is dope. I'm Team Lexus too, but Toyota all day. If we talking reliability, gas mileage, longevity, Toyota all day. Camry gang. Let's keep it going.
I've gotten older and, quite literally understand a little bit more about cars. There's no way that my first choice as a first car shouldn't have been a Toyota or Honda. Honestly, and I think Toyota's beating Honda at this point. What car would you have went with had you known and what you know now, considering the fact that car notes are literally killing? Well, think the main reason.
See, that's what it's all about. Financial literacy and learning what you didn't know before. A lot of us are just living in ignorance. It's not that folks, I think, are completely trying to live for the Joneses. I just think it's that folks have no idea what it is. They have no idea what to do. We're just following what we've been shown from our parents, from the people before us, our friends, our neighbors, our coworkers, and we're just going along with the whole thing. Nobody's taking the time to go look into financial literacy. Everybody think it's an issue if you go and buy the older car from 10, 11, 12, 13 years ago. Well, newsflash, you're destroying your future and stealing from the future you from 10, 11, 12 years from now. Let's let her keep going.
Why car notes has really taken over a lot of people's financial situation is because people would rather ride in luxury than live in luxury. And riding in luxury will literally cause you not to be able to live in luxury. Literally no way it feels good to drive something that you can barely afford. Coming home every day, repeating the same routine Monday through Friday, a lot more Monday through Fridays, and at the end or beginning of a new month, you can't even make the car payment.
I guess so. This is what a $1,940 monthly truck payment looks like. Wow. $1,940. That's like double people's rent, double the mortgage. Just for the big screen, just for some cool buttons and features, some heated seats, some heated steering wheels. Man, guys, is this really worth it? Is this really worth? What am I missing out on? I mean, is this really worth $2,000? Yes, you might as well live in this car at this point. Again, shout out to all the creators that these videos, but this is actually wild. I have no regrets about my lifestyle now. Like, I have no regrets rocking the 99, the 2008 Lexus now, because this is insane, guys. This costs more than my 99 Camry that I've had for 5 years. Having a $600 car payment because you wanted the safest car in the world. Dog, it is so many misconceptions about safety. It's so many justifications that people and folks will use to justify their bad financial decisions and habits. This is why folks are living with roommates. This is why folks cannot afford living in today's age, because we have been coerced into thinking that these myths about why you are making terrible financial decisions are justified. There are more than enough safe cars out there that have been produced over the course of a car's lineage that you don't have to go and get the latest and the greatest in order to be safe. Safety comes down to a plethora of factors. What is your driving style? What are the road conditions? What type of car it is? You don't justify getting into a terrible financial position in order to talk about safety. That is one of the biggest cop-outs that I see in the car financing world, is folks talking about safety. So every other car on the road is just unsafe automatically. The last year is just obsolete. Give me a break, man. Having a $260 car payment because I wanted a brand new 2024 Lexus with two-tone interior and CarPlay. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. The down payment must have been astronomical in order to get a $260 car payment on a 2024 Lexus in 2025. Ain't no way. You're not fooling nobody. You're not fooling nobody with this one. But then let's just look at this as a case study here. With two-tone interior and CarPlay. Not that we can't buy what we want, guys, or like what we like, but listen to the reasons why we're doing the things that we're doing. This is not to A to B. This is not to use the tool as a tool. This is because we want the goodies inside of the tool. We want the package inside rather than what the function and tool of the car is. And keep in mind, I have a Lexus. I know how great they are. You know, I like me some good cars too. And I'm not saying you can't have what you want. But why can't we prepare adequately to get that in which we desire? Why do we have to do it so that we can show it off to the Joneses? Two-tone interior and CarPlay is worth being in a car note? It's worth putting yourself financially behind? It's worth that? If it is, so be it, I guess. It just shows our priorities are messed up. And lastly, let's take a look at this gentleman here, because he said it pretty well in my opinion.
I just seen a video and I can't believe it. People paying over $1,000 a month for car payments.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Get out of town. No way.
I know. I'm with you.
Why? That makes no sense to me. There was a couple that were $650 a month.
Right.
Most were like $800 or $900 a month.
Hold on.
And then there was three.
Isn't it crazy that like $600 and $650 and $700, that don't even sound like the highest no more? That doesn't even sound like the craziest car payment anymore. They're trying to normalize these jacked up prices so that you can continue to be coerced into thinking 4-digit car payments are okay. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to desensitize you to these numbers so that you are just accepting and signing anything. Watch out, y'all.
That was the highest one was $1,300 a month. A month. And it was some Hellcat. And so it wasn't brand new. It was like 2 years old, 3 years old, whatever it was. So it makes no sense to me. I don't know anybody where their car payment's over $600 a month. Nope. Nobody. I don't understand it. A mortgage is $1,200 a month, $1,300 a month, depending on where you live and the size of the house.
$1,300. That's crazy.
But I mean, my mortgage is less than $1,360 a month. I don't get it. I understand you got to have a ride and all that, but seriously, I couldn't do it. I'll never do it. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Do you guys have huge car payments? Like ridiculously huge? Because that's a lot to me.
No. Free. 1999, 2008, 2012. Toyota Lexus all day. That's me all day, baby. Just because I wanted to break free from this facade. Hey guys, I hope y'all like this style of content, man. There's so much more. I had to get back out here and really see what was going on out here because I'd be stuck in my own world of just buying cash with cars. I didn't exactly know how bad it was, but I guess take it from these folks. Thank you to all these folks for their lovely videos, but let's take it from them from how bad it is actually out here. Like, this is worse than I thought. I didn't know it was this bad. I'm gonna go ahead and stay in my little Toyota Lexus cash only land because it's scary out here. God bless y'all. Subscribe if y'all like this style of content. I'm out of here, man. Whew. Y'all better than me.